Hey, MacDowin here. Today we are taking a look at the 4-inch Fortnite action figure 8-ball gold style from Jazwares. This figure comes in a new preset pack that contains a figure, harvesting tools, back bling, weapon wrap, and glider, just like a saved in-game preset of items. This is really pretty cool, and I hope we get a bunch of these in the future. It says up here in the top left corner, complete the set, but this glider doesn't really belong with the 8-ball versus scratch set. Anyway, I got this from Amazon for $19.99, so now let's take a look at the back of the box. 8-ball, rack 'em up. At the bottom is the cross sale, still a few figures that we have not yet seen. And for those who want to see the barcode, here it is. Alright, now it's time to get this figure out of the box. If you are new to the channel, welcome, and please subscribe so you'll be notified of future videos. If you want to help the channel out and you play Fortnite, please feel free to add my creator code to your Epic account. It's MacDowin. 8-ball is an epic skin, and he's part of the 8-ball versus scratch set. Released in Chapter 2 Season 1, this skin was part of the Battle Pass at Tier 60. A player could earn this gold style by completing the overtime challenges offered at the end of that season. 8-ball comes with the gold style of the bank shots harvesting tools. Say that 3 times fast, but they look pretty nice. They look like the others, but I like the gold styling. He comes with the gold style of the ball bling back bling. Again, say that 3 times fast, but again, I also like the gold on this, the way it looks and the way it's styling. I think it looks nice. Good. And he comes with a compact submachine gun with the 8-ball wrap. You can see it right there. That's the white bits. There's actually even a little bit of an 8-ball that you can kind of see right there. We'll flip this around, and then you can see it on this side. And finally, he comes with the Voyager glider. It looks like this over here. We'll flip it around. It looks like this underneath. This swivels around so you can grab on and let him glide to the island in style. It can flip back both ways. The wings can go up all the way like that. They can go down about that far. I can't get much further, and I wouldn't want to because I don't want to break it. But it's a nice little glider. It's kind of strange as this is part of the Space Explorer set and goes really well with Mission Specialist, not 8-ball. So yeah, everything is 8-ball related in this set except for the glider. It's a little weird, but I guess I can understand why they wouldn't want to create an entirely new design for the 8-ball glider. This figure stands about 4 inches tall and has 28 points of articulation. Here he is next to Mission Specialist, who you can see is about the same height. He is very comparable to the other 4-inch Fortnite Jazwares action figures. And this is exactly the same figure as the previous 8-ball that we got in the Jumbo vending machine last year, as well as the solo mode scratch we got fall of 2020. The only thing really different is the gold highlights that you see on the figure. We'll go over the articulation though pretty quick for those who have not seen that and who are new to the channel. The head does rotate. There is a slight hindrance only in that his head will bump the knife that's hanging up here on the chest, so you may have to lift the head up to well, no, it doesn't even do that, but you can get it past it. Just notice that it's there. So his head will rotate all the way around. He can look up and he can look down. His arms at the shoulder will rotate all the way around. They both will, like that. His arms will go up about that far. And we'll put him down, maybe. His elbows will rotate and hinge. You can do the muscle pose. His wrists will rotate and hinge very well. And go down, and he can go up like that. He has a pretty good torso wiggle. If you want him to lean forward, well, he can lean forward about that far. And leaning back is about that far. But it does wiggle pretty good. His waist will rotate, but you might want to be careful. If yours is anything like mine, the torso and the middle section try to pop off when you rotate for some reason. I can rotate it, but it kind of has a little bit of a gap there, if you can see right there, and so it wants to pop off. If you want him to do the splits, well, he can mostly do the splits. His left leg works just fine. The right leg has his gun. That's a bit of a problem. So he does a bit of an awkward split. He has the thigh swivel, double pin at the knee, and finally an ankle rotation and a hinge. If you want him to lean backwards, he can lean about that far backwards. Really not bad. And you can get him to lean about that far forwards. Again, really not that bad. I am a little bit disappointed still in Jazwares that the knife is not removable, it's stuck in there, and the gun is also not removable. I understand that this is the exact same mold used before, and that's why, but I'm still disappointed because I wanted the originals to also allow gun removal and knife removal. I think that just would be really, really cool. So yeah, I like this figure. I like this figure a lot. I'm a huge fan of 8-Ball, and I like the gold 8-Ball as well. But yeah, I really like the 8-Ball skin, and so I'm pretty pleased with this action figure. The figure looks really good, and is really good. The original 8-Ball, the scratch figures, those are good figures and I like them. So, this doesn't have to go far. This is mostly a paint redo. There's not really much more to it than that. So, yeah, as I mentioned before, I'll bring this back in. It's cool that we get all this stuff. It's cool that we get a back bling, even though this one rolls around. It's cool we get a back bling. It's cool that we get harvesting tools. It's cool that we get a weapon with the wrap that matches the skin or the figure. We'll knock him over. And it's cool we get a glider. All this in a $20 pack I think is actually really neat. This makes a really great little gift set for somebody you might know that likes this stuff. It comes ready to play with the backpack, the harvesting tools, the gun. It's a set ready to go, I think. I really hope that in the future they put out more of these. I mentioned that earlier. I would love to see a whole bunch of these. Jazwares, maybe that's what you should do next year, is give us just like, I don't know, 5 or 10 of these sets. We could make up a lot of accessories, a lot of gliders, and get a lot of figures. But I really like this set. I think this set and that Whiplash, the vehicle, the sports car with the X-Lord figure, these are really top of my list as favorite sets so far this summer, this fall. Whenever we're getting, this is September, we're kind of in fall now. This isn't a summer set like it has been in the past. Well, I will finish by saying all we need now is the corrupted version, and then we'll have the entire 8-Ball versus Scratch set. They will have the black 8-Ball, we'll have the white Scratch, we'll have the gold 8-Ball, and then we could have corrupted. So Jazwares, next year in 2022, I want you to release the corrupted version of this figure, of this skin. That would just be awesome. I think a black, all black, and then the red lines all over the place would just be really, really cool. So yeah, hopefully next year. Anyway, now it's your turn. What do you think about this action figure? Leave your thoughts in the comments section below. And before you go, if you haven't already, check out my recent review of Triggerfish in the lower left corner. It's a surprisingly good figure, and I really actually like it. So yeah, go check that video out down there. Anyway, thank you for stopping by and watching. Please like this video and share it everywhere. It really does help the channel to grow. I will see you in the next video.